cover up pain.
Absolutely. Cover up feeling, cover up pain, and cover up avoiding to relate. And it's a way of punishing your surrounding. Definitely. It is a punishment. So you're very hurt. Indifference is killing. Anger is okay. If you want to make your partner angry, just try a little bit indifference. Increase the indifference and they will explode. Because you deny them. That's the whole purpose of their fighting and arguing and everything. That they're going to be seen. And suddenly you become indifferent. You bastard! How you dare to deny me? So if you really want to make somebody angry, punish. That's a punishment. And it is a punishment in nature also. It means isolation. Isolation means, for millions and millions of years, death. So deep down it is associated with death. And in spirituality also, if you become indifferent to the manifest as a trick, you're initiating your own death. A living death, not a real death, a living death. You become a zombie.
There's some level in which, if you're frustrated and unhappy with life, it's as if you're punishing God Himself.
You're punishing yourself. Finally, you live in the isolation. Finally, the indifference. You're just avoiding relating. But finally, it backfires on ourselves. We are suffering. Because deep down there is the unhappiness. Deep down it is not solved. It's just a cover-up. But the indifference is killing, actually, for both parties. Not only for your surrounding, but also for yourself. I'm using it sometimes with a dog. Because in nature, it is used also. It is used as a way of punishment. If your dog is trying to dominate you, I mean, if he's a powerful dog, and actually all dogs are powerful because that's in their nature, to go higher in the hierarchy. So when you see signs of domination, what I do, what you can do also, if you have a dog, you wake up in the morning, ignore him completely. And do that for one day, or as long as you can, in one day. He will be pleasing you like anything. He's lost. He's without a leader. He's crying out for help. Now don't be cruel. If you see that he's really crying out for help, and the tail is neutral, and the ears are hanging, and the eye is looking sad, and he don't know what to do, and he's insecure, then you call him. No problem. For the next 25 days. It will start all over again. Just ignore him completely. It means you're outside of the rule. I mean, that's what your parents did with you. That's what on school happened. That's what is happening in the group. That's why it is one of the 5 dynamics. Toebehoren, to belong to. And to be excluded is a punishment. It means death. That's the punishment in sects also. If you don't behave the way I want, you're out of here. That means you're a outcast, pariah. And if you are behaving good according to my rules and regulations, then again you can come back. So we're trying to make as less possible rules and regulations as possible. Just the most elementary fatsoensnormen. If still you cannot act on that, then I will kick you out. But if you come back and next time you're fine, no problem. There's no problem with me. I just want you, no disturbance for the rest of the rudel. You understand? That's why animals, when they're young, they have a different color also. Most young animals have a different color. It is necessary to distinguish that this is a youngster, a young animal, who is clumsy, who makes mistakes. So they cannot be punished as grown-ups, because they're still not responsible for what they do. They make big mistakes. They're clumsy. They have to learn so much. So it is what we call aggression break, an aggressieremmer. That's why they look so cute and all that. But the same thing is with babies. I mean, the round things and the face and no hair and the big eyes, it is all, the aggression goes back. And when men and women become old, they get the same kind of cuteness back because the strength is less. Understand? It's all built in nature.
If you see tendencies like that in yourself, it means you have to face.
If you become indifferent to yourself,
yes,
it means you're punishing yourself. You're excluding yourself. It's a kind of punishment. So when you become indifferent to yourself, these are the first signs that you are punishing yourself. You start to close doors. Now you can close many doors because your life has many doors. So you close the door of a relationship. You close the door with 5 relationships. You close the door for sexuality. You close the door for kindness. You close the door for social contacts. You close the door, no watching TV. You close the door, no radio anymore. You close the door for your own feelings. You don't read anymore. Finally, you close your last door. That means suicide. In fact, every door you close is a kind of suicide. Every indifference is a kind of suicide. And don't be mistaken, we are all suicidal. All, everybody. Everybody who's sitting here are on this edge. The balance is very unstable.
That's the basic dilemma.
That's the basic dilemma, life or death. When you're alive, you want to die. When you're going to die, you want to live. And you cannot make a choice. So, deep down, people want to die. Deep down, people want to live at the same time. It's impossible. If you are alive, there's no place for this death. If you're dead, there's no place for life. So there has to be made a choice. Both have to be embraced completely. When this is done, then there is this total fulfillment of what we call self-realization or enlightenment. It is not a big thing. It can be easily done. Thank you. We see each other tomorrow, 10:30. En hebben we niet morgenavond iets?